What's going on, MSFers? Doolum here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible Week 5, Round 1, going against Evan B. So room number 1, we've got Orcus with Ghost, which is fascinating. No idea why Ghost is there. Maybe just new stats, potential pucker factor. I don't know. We've got Kahori, Omega Sentinel, Emma, Ms. Marvel Classic, and Black Knight in 2. We've got Sus with Liberty in 3. And then we've got a Mephisto, Emma, Captain Britain, Sasquatch, and SK. I've already double-sacked that, so I'm going to end up using Immortal there. Room 5, we've got Doctor Strange, Dormammu with 3-piece Annihilators. And in room 6, we've got Vigilante. So yeah, since I've already double-sacked 4, let's just go in here with Immortal X-Men. And yeah, let's do some Immortal X-Men things. So they still can't be rewound. So that is still a factor. They definitely can't be rewound here because of the Captain Britain, so we have to be mindful of that. We're also not getting that 5% speed from Cabal as well, but I am stealing all of their special energy, which is really, really nice, so they're not going to be using their specials. So that should be pretty good, because I know Shadow King has his special ready to go. Same thing with Emma, if I'm not mistaken. Mephisto does have his ult ready to go as well, so I'm going to make sure he gets stunned by good old Storm here, and we will stun him. Trauma stun. Yep, don't have to worry about that now. And then you can see here, Shadow King does not have his special ready to go. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to special. It's not going to rewind anybody, but it is going to put that defense down out there, so it's going to that's going to help out for sure. And now Sasquatch is dead already. That's nice. Emma's just basicing. Shadow King's just going to basic, which is fine by me. And then I'm going to start taking turns again. I'm going to make sure Captain Britain dies as well, because he's going to ult. And I don't want him to potentially stun somebody important. So let's make sure he dies. He is now dead. Awesome. And then let's go on Shadow King here. He's got the most amount of health. Get that striker attack going, and Storm's just going to delete. So pretty straightforward. Did have to double sack it because I have pretty much everything on defense. I put Odin on defense as well. So yeah, I'm a madman. I just like being a turtle. It's pretty funny. All right, so not too bad there. And then let's get into room 1, because room 1's the other one I'm kind of scared about. So let's do an Orcus mirror here. So we're gonna do 4-piece Orcus. I obviously have Omega Sentinel on defense, just as he does. And then what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna do Kestrel here to stop the summon, so that they don't have a pre-taunt, and it's stopping the extra speed that Nimrod would get from that summon. So he does have OP on Nimrod and Scientist Supreme. I'm not too worried about Scientist Supreme. I'm definitely worried about Nimrod, though, so I want to make sure he is taking the brunt of the damage here. So we're going to go in here, and let's see what ends up happening. It is a speed tie between my Scientist Supreme and their Scientist Supreme, so I'm curious to see who goes first there, if that affects anything. But the thing is, my Nimrod's definitely going to go faster than them, which is great. So, all right, mine is going first. I definitely will put this out here to get that slow on Ghost, which is great. Their Nimrod is going, and I don't know why, honestly. I thought the bot would make me go first, but I guess not. That's interesting. Nimrod is bugged to count tech summons from both sides of the field. What a time to be alive. Thanks, Scopely. All right, we're going to ability block Lady Deathstrike here. And hopefully we actually stay alive, because if not, this could get really bad really quick. Let's do the special here to rewind the Sentinel. Make sure he doesn't take a turn. Let's go. God, there's so many targets I want to hit here. Lord have mercy on my soul. I don't want Sentinel taking a turn. He's probably going to no matter what. Oh, that's not great. This is not great. Let's go on Sentinel, because I really don't want him taking a turn here. So let's do a decent amount of damage here. Striker attack will hit him hard. Let's get some bot damage on him as well. I don't think this rewinds outside of raid. Let's get some heals and clears. I guess let's go here, because Sentinel's going to go no matter what, so I can't really stop that now. So let's go there. And then here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ult and delete all 3 of them. Nope, it's not going to chain. Okay, so Scientist Supreme needs to die now because if she takes a turn and she revives people with her passive chance, I'm going to be livid. So that's not going to be really fun. So let's make sure Scientist Supreme bites the dust here. With the special, this hits a lot of times. Striker attack might be able to kill as well. It did. Okay, so the Orcus mirror actually worked. Kestrel did end up dying, which is fine. I figured she was going to die. Love that bug from Scopely there that I guess Nimrod's counting both sides of the field for tech summons. That's cool. Why did this guy just live with half an HP? Come on, dude. All right, well, that was cool. I guess I'm going to send that one to the developers. Another lovely bug found. That's cool. But I'll take it. I really didn't know if that was going to work or not, so I guess cool, fine, awesome, whatever. Lord have mercy on my soul. Scopely just tests me at every direction they can. So we're going to do Nightstalkers here. I did end up taking Nightstalkers back for offense. Yeah, we have Nightstalkers on offense. We're going to use Nightstalkers here because we don't spawn with a lot of buffs, so Super Scroll's not going to go very fast. And then we also have that speed stat that's going to go way in front of Liberty here, so this should be pretty good. Yeah, this should be really good, actually. Let's get in here. This is in Toxic as well, which the room rules don't mean too much, but a little bit of an efficiency sink, I suppose. But yeah, Super Scroll makes it so I definitely can't use Superior 6 with Mysterio here because Super Scroll goes Zoom against Superior 6. So can't do that one. We're going to get a nice rewind on Super Scroll here. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. So that's awesome. And then he's blind for that turn, so that's really cool. And then I guess from here, we're just going to start working on the fastest characters, especially the ones with Overpowered, which guess what? That's all of them. So let's start doing that and make sure we're getting a lot of damage out there. Let's target Cap Sam here. Make sure he's not going to do something stupid. They still all have immunity as well, but the passive from Blade is definitely helping out. Let's target him again so the passive from Blade hits. All right, so we are doing some damage, but now they are OP taking turns, which is not the best. And you see my characters are definitely taking a lot of damage, which is not great, but let's see if we can sustain here. Hopefully this ends up killing, because if it doesn't, I think Cap Sam is going to rip my face off. And I think he's going to end up ripping my face off, which is not great. Just kidding. Die, please. That hits twice, doesn't it? Okay, we're good. If he ulted there, I probably would have lost, so that's good. Let's special here. You're dead. Let's special here. Okay, that was a little sketchy. Love that overpoweredness, so hopefully it doesn't come down to efficiency, because I will lose because of that Orcus fight and because of this fight now, so. All right. Relatively clean so far. Not too bad at all. Let's see. Let's get into room number 2. Let's do 2. So fun fact here, Cabal works against Kahori in this room. I saw video proof of it, so that's really funny. So we're going to do Cabal with Ultimus, and I guess I'm going to do Kang, I suppose. Because Kang is a blaster, not a controller. So I don't have any controllers here, so Kahori's passive doesn't hit anybody a bunch of times. So I don't have to worry about that. I am going to put Raider on Iron Patriot. And I guess I'll keep Striker on good old what's-his-face. So that'll be fine. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good. Let's do it. So we got Cabal, Kang, Ultimus. Ultimus, obviously, with the pre-taunt going fast here. We also have double damage in this room, so this should be interesting. So let's see what happens. Hopefully those pings from an overpowered Omega Sentinel don't just delete my entire team. But they probably will, so it's fine. They probably will. It's A-okay. Hopefully Kang has some dodges so it doesn't affect me too much. And he's the one getting hit. Oh. Why did Kahori just take 2 turns? That's interesting. I thought Cabal was stopping Kahori. Huh. Interesting. But then why didn't she take... I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure what's happening. But the passives only hit controllers. Is Ultimus a controller? I thought Ultimus wasn't a controller. I'm confused. Whatever. We're hitting into Black Knight here. We're going to get a crit. We got a crit on the last hit possible as well, so that's kind of cool. Now we got a hit here. We'll take off the barrier, which is great. And then we are hopefully going to do some good things here. I definitely would like if Namor took a turn here. We're going to make sure Kahori takes a lot of damage here because she's going to be the main kind of problem I have. Namor absolutely just bit the dust, which is pretty funny. Let's see here. Let's make sure Kahori's dead. Namor died to the pings, which I kind of figured was something to that nature was going to happen. Kang is going now, so hopefully Kang just ends it here and we're fine. Nope. Okay. Oh, Ultimus, smack in the face. God, Ultimus is really good with Cabal. All right, I'll take it. Little interesting there. I really thought Cabal stopped everything from Kahori, but I guess she still gets her first 2 turns. I guess she's only stopping her second passive fill, which is fascinating. I don't know. I saw a video of her doing absolutely nothing other than her passive, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm just stupid. And by maybe, I mean definitely. I'm definitely very dumb sometimes. So let's go with Sinister 6 here. We've got Green Goblin. We're going to do Kraven, Slayer, and Doc Ock, and Ares. And what we're actually going to do is we are going to... I kind of want to drop Doc Ock here. I'm going to drop Doc Ock, and I'm going to put in something to take out revives, which is going to be a lovely, lovely Black Cat who will actually give us more controlling effects as well. So we've got Black Cat here. I'm going to make her a skirmisher, make sure she's able to land that stun somewhere. We've got Ares stopping the safeguard. We've got a bunch of controlling effects here, rewinds, all that kind of stuff. So let's see what ends up happening here. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is if Doctor Strange blocks the revive removal, because I think he spawns with deflect. So that wouldn't be great. I could have used a North Star here instead to make sure that didn't happen, but oh well. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, so the passive works before the blocks go. So that's cool. All right, let's ult here. Let's get a nice rewind on everybody. Offense up as well. Trauma, some pretty good damage, so that's cool. Let's get a... Let's get a stun here. Yeah, definitely keep hitting Thanos so he drops below and kills me. I appreciate it. This goes to ability block all controller, right? Is Strange a controller or no? I don't even know the answer to that question. Is he a controller or a support? I actually don't know. Is he a controller or a support? Whatever, we're targeting him. Oh, Thanos is about to rail me. Oh, that only tickled. We're fine. That tickled. We are A-okay. It tickled, everybody. All right, let's do the special here. Hopefully, Thanos doesn't get to go here. Well, he's not going to go if I do Ares ult here and do a lot of damage. The bleeds kill him. Goodbye. All right, cool. I learned today Doctor Strange is a support character as well. I just learned that. I had no idea. I had no clue whatsoever. None at all. All right, Doctor Strange going, taking a turn. I need to make sure he dies before he takes another turn because that wouldn't be great. I'm going to take the charges off of Dormammu, though, to make sure we're not losing anything there. I'm going to special on Doctor Strange here. Hopefully do a lot of damage. It did do a good amount of damage. We're going to hit the ult now as well. All right, that's doing a lot of damages. I'm going to... I'm going to kill you, because if not, I'm going to be stuck on him for the next eon, and I don't want that. You're dead. Now you're dead. Ares coming in clutch there, and then we kill the minion. Okay, cool, or the summon. The summon wonged. All right, that wasn't too bad. That actually worked pretty well. Not the best efficiency, but it was, it did work, so I will take it. Thanos did not do too much because he wasn't overpowered, so that was nice. So I'll take it. And then now we just got one more room to clean, and it's Vigilante. And honestly, this is the room I'm worried about the most. Not even joking. Not even joking. This is the one I am worried about the most. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh boy. Okay, so we have APOC. We're gonna do Illuminati 3-piece with it, and then I still have Null as well. So we're gonna do Hank, Shuri, Captain Britain, And then we're going to do null for extra damage because this team is overpowered to the gills. So if they take turns, I've lost. So we're going to make sure they don't take turns as much as humanly possible. Because if they take turns, I'm pretty much going to die and die very, very fast. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully my team is strong enough. I don't know. This might be an overpowered old stats and a new stats, and I might get bent over here. So let's find out. Hopefully APOC with the extra health from the passive helps out here. Speed ups are going to work for my team, which is great. He's also stopping the safeguard on Daredevil. So hopefully we can strip some things. The Shuri special cannot be blocked as well, which is great. Okay. I am going to hit the ult here because I want to flip the immunity. Okay, awesome. We're going to get the null assists doing some good damage now as well. Cool. Let's get the... I'm going to get the taunt and immunity up. So we're going to ult there. Okay, this is the pucker factor now. Sable didn't do too much damage. Okay, let's start working on Electra here, because Electra is going to do a lot, and I have Striker, so I want Electra to die. So that did some pretty good damage. Hitmonkey, you're not going to stun him, which is great. Awesome. Does anybody else have Vulnerable on them? Nope, but I do have a stun that I want to use here. So I'm going to special here and potentially stun Punisher. Nope, because I didn't land the Vulnerable. That's fun and exciting. Well, I got the rebalance of health, so that was probably a good thing. Please don't delete my characters. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, we're going to ult here, get an ability block on these three. Wow, this is rough. Okay, Shuri just deleted everybody. Thanks for that, Shuri. We're going to hit Hitmonkey here, hopefully do a lot of damage with the Striker attack. Get a nice heal out there, retaliate as well. Okay, cool. Fine. We full cleared. We did great. We did the double sack just like we wanted. I do have a lot on defense, so I'm curious to see how my opponent did. But he does have null on offense, so he could have potentially one-shot my Mephisto room. So let's see how that works. 49,370. Let's see how my opponent did. And yeah, he did one-shot my Mephisto room and then two-shot something else. So that is my mistake because I have Mephisto in 6. Shouldn't have done that. So let's see what he did. We've got stage 1, did Cabal, Kang, and Black Cat against Liberty with Super Skrull. Room 2 did Immortal X-Men, just bit the bullet and just soaked up the RNG there. Because Omega Sentinel can go and stun some people and you lose that fight. So he bit the bullet and just fed into the RNG there. Awesome. Room number 3, lost on a mirror and then did Superior 6 on a cleanup. Room number 4 did Phoenix Force, Odin, Echo, and Pre-Taunt. Room number 5 did APOC, Illuminati with Old Man Logan. Interesting. And then room number 6 did just Nightstalkers null. Yeah, I gotta move Mephisto to room number 4 for sure. Because I definitely want Mephisto in room 4. It'll be a lot better because then if you use null into him, he's still gonna take 2 turns and still get the battlefield effect up. So that's a loss because I definitely messed up there. I should have had Mephisto in room 4 to make that a lot harder. So believe it or not, I'm gonna go even more turtle for the next round. So that's gonna be interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had some fun. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.